Hi, 6 awesome people. It's about to start now.
6 awesome people. Monday, Coco. Tuesday, Sarah. James, he's got Wednesday. David's Thursday. Rhythm Friday. The 6 awesome people. Then comes Saturday. Our mate's Cookie. Sunday. Reviews with Siggy. The 6 awesome people.
Hey 6 awesome people, today I'm going to be talking about random things again. It's been quite a hectic week for me. I've had heaps of assignments. Check this out, I'm on my mum's camera at the moment. I grabbed her camera because I needed to take some photos of my Jaguar engine. I'm trying to track an engine down, but check this out, this is how much assignments I've been doing. On that big list. These are all level 7 Bachelor of Education papers, and they're really stressful. This is the last semester. We've got one more week, but sadly I have to go back next year till the middle before I'm qualified and free to go teaching. But that's all good. I'm just on a break at the moment, and I've been taking photos of my Jaguar engine because when my school study's over, which is in the next week, I'm going to get into getting my Jaguar diesel going, and it's going to cost quite a bit and take heaps of work, but you know, I really want a Jaguar diesel. Yeah, I haven't really got much to say because my mind has been spinning with assignments. I've been up to 3 o'clock in the morning doing one assignment a day. I'll give you an idea of some of my assignments about. This is my course outline book. That's the course I do, and that's the university that I go to. Okay, this is two tangata. That's also like social science, and the assignment that I've got to do is for two tangata. That's the next one I'm doing. Here it is here. Focus, stupid thing. Anyway, it's a tuhinga roa, which means a essay, and I've got to identify and define issues associated with studying Indigenous people in a tikanga au, which means social science context. And I'm doing the stolen generation, which is from Australia, the Aborigines. What they used to do is back in the I think it was the 50s. I've got the information, I'm just going to go off that. They used to go around, oh no, it might have been the 30s actually. They used to go around and take children that were half Aborigine and half white, or white, you know, white skin, and they used to take them off the parents and try and raise them so they could, their plan was to breed out Aborigines altogether. They tried it in New Zealand to breed out us Māoris, but it didn't seem to work. We had a bit of a discussion in, which paper was it? In Whaia Te Paitawhi Te Kiatata, which is a postgraduate entry paper, and it's to synthesise te reo skills, te reo meaning the language of Māori, knowledge, skills and attitudes for teaching and learning across the curriculum. And we ask ourselves questions as how is te reo Māori language revitalisation supported at the micro, meso and macro systems. And you need to think back to one of the other videos that I've done somewhere on my channel about those systems. That one, we were talking in class about the Māori, and I thought, and I went back and I thought about it, I think, oh yeah, true, I remember that. What used to happen is I remember being a kid, and because I'm brown, see my colour on my skin, I'm brown, but we were considered as coloured blacks, like the Americans, you know, how in America, I don't know about Canada, but how in America they used to have the blacks toilets, and the blacks going to the gungy toilets and the whites going to the lovely toilets. It was the same here in New Zealand, and I remember, because I was half caste, my mum's actually white and my dad's black. I remember when I was a little kid going into the whites toilets with my mum, and my mum got in big trouble for it, and you used to get arrested for those type of things if you were black going into a white man's area. And my dad used to, he got arrested once for going to toilet in a non-coloured area. This has been phased out recently, but typical New Zealand, they're good at hiding it. A lot of people don't know that back in the 70s and 80s we were separate. There was a lot of separatism going on. A lot of people don't know that because New Zealanders are good at sweeping things under the carpet, say hush hush hush. So if you were here back in the 70s in New Zealand and you were coloured like myself, I'm considered as black. If you were considered coloured, you would be very limited. Even back in the 50s and 60s, education was very different as well. A lot of Kiwis don't know that, and if a Kiwi does watch this video, they'll start arguing with me down the comments because they don't want to know about their past, their dirty past. It still is like that sort of, but it's not as bad, and it's like, okay, black guy, go do this, you're only good for labouring. So that's why I'm doing this degree, so I can prove the white man of New Zealand that us black people do have a brain. Anyway, I've gone on enough, and it's really been a mixture. It's just that I've got so many things running through my head because I've got so many assignments. Next week I should be in relaxed mode, so see you next week. Bye, have a good one, eh?